Carol, do we have a good labor market? What does that mean, a good labor market?
So they are trying to spin the fact that the labor market is quote unquote tight, that we have so many job openings for every job seeker. But part of the reason is because of the disruption in the labor market that happened by government policy. We had millions of people hightail it out of the labor market. So we have not reclaimed yet all of the jobs that were lost from the COVID shutdown mandates yet. So, they want to call it a great labor market because that headline number, that unemployment rate, 3.6%, that looks amazing. There are all these jobs available, but that situation is going to change. We're already starting to see massive layoffs from tech companies. You're going to see, continued tightening in that. And it will be interesting to see how many people we can get back into the labor market when their 401ks are down, when their housing values are down, when they're not getting stimulus checks on an ongoing basis. That may shift things pretty significantly.
Carol, now we'll get back to dollars and cents here because I want to ask about interest rates, but you've talked about this before, and people talk about this before, people leaving the labor market. And I don't know, maybe I was raised differently. I don't understand what that means, leaving the labor market. You need a job to go make money so you can use that money to pay bills. There's no, I don't have an option. I'm quitting. No, I have bills to pay. How does this work?
Okay, so there were a few things that happened on the back of this ridiculous set of COVID shutdown policies. You had, because the Fed supported the market so much, put all of this fake money into it and created this asset bubble, people's 401ks were higher. People were staying home and trading and thinking that they were all of a sudden the next Warren Buffett. We had something on the range of, I think the number was 3, but it could be 5. But let's go 3 just to be conservative. But several million people who were boomers who actually retired earlier than expected because they were looking at their 401ks and they were looking at their house values and going, well, I've got enough wealth here, so I'm just not going to bother going back to the labor market. That was one piece. The second piece is the trajectory of legal immigration, legal. And, we bring in people from outside the country to help with our demographic gap. And where we should have been, based on the trajectory we were at before this whole COVID mess, we're down about 2 million legal immigrants from where we should. About half of those, by the way, college educated. And then we just have the slackers. Then we have the people who went, well, I got a check, or I'm day trading, or, I'm going to sell, cupcake pillows on Etsy or whatever. And I'm just not going to go out and get a traditional job. I don't like it. I don't want to do it. And it's really a mix of all of those things.
Don't miss Jesse Kelly Breaks History, The Forgotten Genocide, the first episode of a new series available now exclusively for First TV supporters. Visit the First TV app or thefirsttv.com to subscribe and start watching today.